Let's face it, we all have goals and desires. One of the things about figuring out what your purpose in life is finding out what you're really bad at. And this leads me into the video about ikigai and finding your ikigai. What is ikigai? Ikigai is a Japanese term for the finding of oneself. And so when you're able to tap into and utilize what it is that you're good at and being able to create a almost like a Venn diagram and put in the best parts about your personality to the things that you have more challenges with, and being able to tap in and see what is in each circle and being able to form it all together. Imagine being multi figures into your dream career and being at home and then finding out that you don't know what your purpose is in life. And as a person who was doing really well in my business starting out and having to juggle so many tasks like school, freelancing, building an actual literal business, being a little lost in doing so and finding myself, understanding your ikigai and what it is that you're good at and what you aren't the best at and what your challenges are in life is super important for not only you getting better, but actually for helping you to grow as a person and even probably even make more bread for yourself. So let's really get into why ikigai is such an important part of understanding your journey as an entrepreneur, as a person who wants to really start anything for themselves and be the best version of themselves that they want to be. And I'm not speaking from a place, I can only speak from what I already have experienced. And that's really where this video is coming from, you guys. So when I talk about finding purpose, just know I'm still finding purpose as well. The whole point of ikigai is finding about what the world needs, what you can be paid for, what you love, and what it is that you're good at. And so the things about ikigai that I absolutely love is that one of the things about ikigai is that you break it down into sections about what it is that you're already good at, what it is that you love, what it is that you can be paid for, and what the world actually needs. Put all of these things up into four circles, and then you're able to put in all of those things that you're good at, listing out all of your best qualities and compare it. And what you find in the middle of that, I don't know if it's a Venn diagram or more, a double Venn diagram intersection. In the middle of all of that information of finding out what you love aspects of yourself and what it is that you love in the world and what you love doing, but also finding out what you don't like doing, what you're not good at, what does challenge you, and also finding out what the world needs because that's going to help you to actually grow. You grow with what people need and also what yourself and what you need, and also doing what it is that you're good at, I believe is the last one. Oh, what can you be paid for? And let's face it, we live in a world where being paid and being paid well is very important. And also making sure that you're paid in congruency for how much experience you have and for the value that you can provide to others and also for companies and things like that. And that's really the whole point of finding out the ikigai and putting all of those things together. And what you do get in the middle is one of the most transformative things. And what you're good at can be a part of what the overlap is super important. What's in the middle, what it is that you're good at and that you can be paid for, what it is that you are bad at, but you can, that what the world actually needs, what it is that you can contribute to the world and also be compensated you're good at, and therefore that would be like a triple three and it would be considered really positive for you because you're able to navigate those intersections. And so as a person who's done the freelancing, done work with clients, has shipped orders for her businesses, understanding you can definitely tap into what it is that you're actually good at. And that's saying that you have to also juggle everything as an entrepreneur. Because what a lot of people fail to realize is when you're on this journey of becoming a businesswoman or a person who just does good business in general, there's going to be times when your integrity, your loyalty, and also not respect, all of these things are going to be tested. You can't see me. But one of the biggest things is that overall understanding that your ikigai lives there, right in the middle of all of those things, and reflecting not on someone else's work, but also on what you've done and what you're personally here to experience and see where you can be of most impact and positive, hopefully, in the world and with your surroundings too. And one of the things that Ikigai has truly helped me with in the past year is finding out what it is that I'm good at. And I really took into account what I was good at and what I was bad at too. And let me tell you, I found out for myself personally that it's not necessarily about being the perfect specimen, but it's like finding out what it is that you can put your energy into and actually be of value. So for me, I found things like leadership were natural to me. Things like also being there for people, wanting to really be of service to the world, of having businesses, and also being a part of serving my community and being a person who is probably bad at executing as best as I would like to at times, but is really good at planning and really good at strategically being able to do things, and then also maybe executing maybe not the strongest thing, but that is my strength. So personally, being able to look in it and seeing it from an objective standpoint, and then also seeing like where it is that you can not necessarily change, but you're able to maybe give some extra attention to. And that is a part of discovery and really inner work that the ikigai method really helps in order to achieving your goals. And I will also say this is one of the things that led me to increasing my income as well as an entrepreneur, because of the fact that I utilize the ikigai in a way where as though you're able to see what it is specifically that you would be great at, and taking into account the things that you're already have experience in, or the things that you know that you're not great at and that you can pivot into or needing to work on in order to combine so many things that you're good at. And even the challenges eventually can become things that you're good at. And really, with Ikigai, it wasn't even about me trying to change something. It's about tapping into the parts of yourself that you literally already know exist. And so, if you take something from that, it's really just tapping into those parts of yourself and doing the inner work in order for you to really see what it is that is fulfilling to you. The ikigai method really focuses in on really heavily about fulfillment and purpose. And I think that's one of the reasons why it was super effective for me as a younger entrepreneur, freelancing and also helping me find more clients in order to actually see I'm good at communicating, I'm good at all of these things. Where can I be my best and utilize my strengths? And the greatest thing is, you don't have to have it all figured out in one day, but utilizing and understanding those your own method is part of your success rate. And hopefully, I've been having one of the greatest things about social media is having people who don't like my content, then they exit, and then having people who come in and who understand and resonate with my videos, because my videos are not for everyone. They're not for people who aren't wanting to better themselves or into self working and doing inner work. And let me say, all of you guys watching, like, I'm super grateful for you guys because of the fact that if the video resonates for you, you understand it, you take something from that and you really build upon that. That's really what I'm great at too, is that transformation aspect and being able to not only transform yourself, but to be able to move people. Who you are as a person is super important and really impactful for the world. And that's really what the video I really wanted it to touch on, is your impact as a person is super important. And it does matter. The people that you are around, you matter to the world. And I've literally been having the same speech for a really long time. I've literally had this speech with my friends talking to me like, you matter, everybody matters, because you're able to impact people more than you actually think. And That if you've taken anything from this video, it's please understand your impact. And understanding your impact is really important in utilizing ikigai. And I'm probably going to do my whole Venn diagram thing again, and we can all share down in the comments. And hopefully, and for all of you watching, comment what you've learned. I love hearing from you guys. And also check out my links, and have a lot of resources to my ebook, which is great for the soft life and entrepreneur, and also access my other social media links there, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.